Mark Wahlberg has some advice for his peers. Just stop. The superstar saying celebrities shouldn't talk politics because they're living in fantasy land and can't relate to working class Americans. Saying in part, quote, a lot of Hollywood is living in a bubble. They're pretty out of touch with the common person, the everyday guy out there providing for their family. Gary B., you say he's right.
Most definitely. I don't think they're living in fantasy land as much as they're living in hypocrisy land. I mean, Dakin, you look at Hollywood, it's one of the most competitive, capitalistic, greedy, discriminatory industries. I mean, women obviously make less than men there. You all look at all the salaries per movies there. Everything is based on appearance and looks. My gosh, Wahlberg and his company should be railing against Hollywood. And so I think he's right in there. They shouldn't say anything about politics because they don't know anything.
Well, first of all, I really don't care what any celebrity says about politics one way or the other, but let's be perfectly frank, nobody on this panel is living the average life of an average person in the Midwest either, so we may have come from there, or we may have come from those kinds of circumstances. I didn't lose my First Amendment right to talk about that. I don't think Mark Wahlberg or any celebrity has, although frankly, I really don't care what they have to say.
Emily, well, I talk to my mama and daddy every night, and I don't go to galas, so I feel connected to the real world. What do you say?
I'm right there with you. So, I'm conservative. I like when Clint Eastwood speaks up, or someone like Mark Wahlberg, but I'm okay with celebrities speaking about politics on one condition, and that is that they acknowledge how incredibly out of touch they are with the average American. So I have to disagree with Gary B on one point. They're living in hypocrisy land, but they are also living in a fantasy land. Their life resembles nothing like the average American's life. And so
I can't think of a better time to talk. Look, the president-elect is a celebrity who vented his political opinions, and now he's going to the White House. We might have George Clooney as president in 8 years. Why are you saying we shouldn't be doing? We should get more.
I said I'm fine with celebrities talking about it as long as they acknowledge it. I think President
I understand completely. That's not biased.
Well, Sean
Penn, 2020.
Well, John Layfield, you are the biggest celebrity on this panel. So, what do you say, my dear?
I'm with Wahlberg. Look, these Hollywood bozos have a guy designed to bring them just a cup of coffee every day. How can they possibly be in touch? They're not. Look, if it has to do with civil rights like Jim Brown and Rosa Greer spoke about in the 60s, just shut up. All it does is kill your brand, and no one wants to hear it.
Yeah, they're followed around by a bunch of sycophants telling them they're fabulous. That's not connected to the real world. Thanks, everybody, and a special thanks to Emily and Julie for joining us. Great to see you ladies, as always. Coming up, holiday shopping season just getting started. Our guys have the picks to make you money while you shop. Next.